I can cut us up a little bit more.
And I saw that you put that article that you shared to the group the other day in there too. I was going to ask you about that earlier.
What?
The article saying that they know about the problems and they swear that this beta that's coming up will have a lot of those issues fixed. The article that was mainly talking about the console.
Right. Well, 225.
I saw that you had that one in there.
Probably.
Should be live on YouTube, by the way. Yeah. We're definitely live on YouTube. Yep. Got volume there. Should be live on Facebook now, too. And there it is. Yep. We're definitely live on YouTube. Yep.
No, I do not. That's right. I was working on something.
We had 8. Now we have 5 on the lead-in, minute 30. Now we're down to 1.
Now, sound on. Why the fuck is that still there? Welcome to the live chat. I want it to go away. I don't need to learn more. I know about the god shit.
No, it's back down to 0 again.
Yay!
It's funny, man. I don't even like. Last week we were connected, disconnected, connected.
Yeah, I was doing that.
No idea what.
Yes, yeah.
No idea.
I just work here, man.
50 seconds.
Alright. As long as XSplit holds out, we should be okay.
Huh? You just had to say that, didn't you?
Navigation is marked.
You just had to go ahead and say that, didn't you?
What?
As long as XSplit works, we'll be fine.
Everything's gonna be okay.
And now that he said that, watch. Just wait. Essentially.
Hey now, here we are, boys, again. As always, another wonderful Wednesday. You're back with the Angry Dandelion show. I am thumping loud. They are sewn together and through. We are the host with the most on your Wednesdays. What's up, guys? What's going on?
What's up?
Living life, man. Living life.
I don't want to live it no more. Getting tired of being sick and everything else that I've had to deal with this week.
Yeah.
I'm still freaking congested up. That's great. I just had a retard moment just now. I just tried to use my mouse to control my TV. God dang it.
Congratulations.
Dude, I'm running back and forth on both screens right now, okay? Like, I keep picking up the controller doing one thing. I keep picking up the controller, freaking responding to certain people, being like, yo, not right now. And then freaking come back over to here, and I just glanced over, and I saw I needed to respond to something, and I was like, why is the cursor not moving? Oh, that's right, because...
That's not what does that.
That is not what does that. That's great. Already starting off the show pretty good. That's all right. You know.
I do that sometimes when I'm playing Xbox.
Yeah, switching back and forth.
I start to use my mouse and keyboard. It's like, man, I'm not moving. Then I remember that I'm playing Xbox and I need to pick my controller back up.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. I mean, Controller's right here. Keyboard's right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What you guys been up to on the gaming world?
More ads on my end, of course. Yeah, see, Thump's got all the controllers.
Xbox, PC. That way I'm not too unfamiliar with what's going on.
Yeah, but you're probably picking up the wrong controller every now and then. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I switch Netflix shows all the time while trying to like run around in a game.
Doesn't that
It's
make
like,
you
wait.
mad when you actually like switch that TV show on accident? You're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, you look at it really strange because you like it changes next to you, and you're like, wait, what?
That's not supposed to be happening right now. I thought I had this controller, not this controller. I think a lot of gamers deal with that problem that do multi.
My controller's been
that baby.
Yeah, go deal with that.
Yep.
But yeah, with having the same style controller, like they end up everywhere on the desk too. Like it's like one will be sitting over here, and I'll have them separated that way, and I'll know what's what. And then something will happen during the day where one point they'll be sitting next to each other for no apparent reason.
Yep, I usually keep the one on my bed that actually works my 1X because I basically use my 1X to watch
That's
Netflix.
where it goes. That's where I use it.
Yep, and if I'm playing Xbox though, I get them mixed up.
Yeah, well, you know, when I'm in the office, I sit here and I got everything right here, kind of just same. I stay in.
Everything I do is in one room.
Yeah, basically, my living room's my office.
I could live in a shed, man, if it had good internet. That's what I want.
Nice, well-heated shed.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
I got a garage.
I got a big shed. It actually has a refrigerator in it, but it's not heated. I guess I could put a space heater out there.
Mine's got a stand-in freezer in it right now. I mean, mine's pretty big. I mean, it can hold a car. Actually, it holds all the shit that's currently in it. And it can hold a car because we did work on a car last week out there. Last Sunday. Not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. Spent 21 degrees outside. We were in the garage. It's only 42, but hey, we made it a comfortable 42 compared to 21 outside. That's a big difference, man. You'd be amazed.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day whenever you and me were chit-chatting.
Yeah, 42 is not that cold when 21's the other option.
Yeah.
Yeah, you step out in 21 to go grab a beer, and you're like, man, I hope they don't freeze out here.
You been getting the snow over there?
No. See, you're on the wrong side of the dip. It hits my mountains. I'm not getting none of that. None.
Yeah, because I'm in a valley. I'm getting freaking not the big hit, but I'm getting like enough that they've canceled.
The back side of it. It's smacking the mountain here. He's getting some of the real cold.
Oh, it's cold this morning.
I mean, Michigan.
The missus was like, "You're going out there and you're picking up the car. I ain't going out there. You're gonna let it warm up and everything." And I was like, "Really? Okay."
And you don't know shit, man. I mean, he's gonna get cold and he still don't know shit because
it's already been cold. It wasn't that bad.
Michigan, Iowa, a lot of the Midwestern states, they saw wind chills of negative 60 degrees.
Did you forget that I used to live in Connecticut?
Yeah, but no, you ain't been there. Negative 60.
Oh,
60.
yeah.
This is new ice age.
Yeah, like
these poor people in the Midwest right now, they're getting it. You ain't getting it. They get it. They really getting it. I heard we had a guy from Iowa yesterday who was listening to a show, and he was like -50 right now wind chills. I was
That's
like,
like
fuck that. That's why I started the show yesterday with my hoodie on. I was like, this is I stand in unity with the people who are suffering right now in the Midwest. I was like, because that shit's got to be ruthless.
Yeah, the
yeah.
coldest it
This,
felt here was like -20 with the wind chill. So
Yeah,
it
see,
was negative. It hit like -1 today, and then with the wind chill, it felt like -20. I was still only wearing a hoodie, so
yeah. Like
but
I said, you know,
it was windy. I wouldn't be out in it for long.
he's he's getting it, but he ain't getting it like they was getting it. Like even to his degree, it's still not as bad as some of the areas are getting hit with like how cold it's getting.
yeah. I mean, I still get dirty looks around here whenever I walk outside without a jacket.
Like
It's like the
where's
temperature that it normally
where's
is
AK?
cold.
Where's
Huh?
AK? Where's AK to tell us about real cold though?
Oh Jesus.
The Alaskan native there.
Yeah, you basically got to set your house on fire and pray to God that it gives you heat.
Be like shelter. Yeah, let's burn that.
Mhm. This is made out of wood, right? It's still cold.
I don't know. I don't care what it's made of. I think it'll burn. Long as it
we
burns.
was living that life in Atlas today.
Oh, you found a nice little cold area where you basically had to start wearing
We were in all
fur.
fur. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were. Yeah, we were in all fur, and still
freeze.
occasionally having to huddle by a fire.
Dude, whenever I played Ark, that's basically all I wore, except for whenever I went down south, like in the old Ark servers. First thing that would be, as soon as I would go down south, pretty much,
We
I'd
have
just be down in my skivvy.
we
But
have
whenever I was up north, I would all decked out in fur.
we have northern and southern polar areas.
Yeah,
It's
you could literally sail around it.
yeah, it's planetary sphere. In this really weird sphere.
Yeah, so you sail south and you end up north.
Plus, you can sail west and end up east.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a globe.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
round.
you're in a globe.
Kinda.
A weird globe.
Yeah, that would. It's like 2 cylinders, more so than a.
Yeah, I guess because if it was a globe, well, if they
It would be a weird
the map
globe because
around,
it's a square. If you cut a square and
yeah.
try to mold it into a freaking circle, you're gonna be cutting off. You know what I mean? Certain parts are gonna be essentially overlapping.
Yeah, because essentially just like
There is also no point where you would sail from I-1 to whatever the opposing force south is. Like you that would
15?
never happen. You can't sail from the North Pole to the South Pole and then as you're sailing past the South Pole end up back in the North Pole. That doesn't happen. So it's got to be 2 cylinders more than
Yeah, it's 2 cylinders.
So I thought it was weird. I'm like, it's this weird world where like you could overlap in multi-dimensional directions.
But hey, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because
way they got that working,
you
yeah.
cross corner the map too, which is also really weird. Like you can sail from the bottom corner of the map to the top corner of the map fairly easy by crossing zones.
Yeah. But we've been on a 3-day adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we were in A3 today and where we parked, I can't wait to go see what's up with that place.
Yeah, we've went from B12 to G15 and now we're in H2.
Yeah.
We're actually about to end up back where we originally spawned in the game before we changed starting zones.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
the first place we spawned is about to be the area we're going to be in.
Which is halfway.
Oh, dang.
Which is halfway across the map. But we've been just discovering stuff, farming stuff, killing yetis.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun killing yetis. Me and Boo Boo went out and fucked some shit up.
Tried to tame a crow. It was glitchy.
Tried to tame a couple of crows.
Yeah, dude. I had one crow that was about to be tame, and when the bola broke, it just died.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, when it broke free from the bola, it just fucking died.
Yeah, it's like that's it. Fuck that. You're not doing
Yep,
that
I was
again.
done. I was like, I'm ready.
You're not,
He's
yeah,
like,
right?
I'm ready to leave this island. Let's go. It's time to go. Everybody on
Yeah,
everybody
that
on the
was
boat.
the end being there, so we started selling off again.
Oh,
The zone though, anywhere in the 15s, man, that's been terrifying selling through some of that area. Because
Yep.
there are ships of the damned everywhere.
Whales.
Everywhere. Like we have we had the best one was the last one. We shot between a red ship and a green ship, and they both targeted us. And the red ship's a high level ship. It's like a 32. And so that you're thinking this is gonna be an expert crew. These motherfuckers is about to wear us out if we don't get through this gap real quick. Shoots 2 volleys at us, both fall short. Green gets in too close and jerks the brake on itself to try not to hit us.
Yeah, which
And
made no
goes by.
sense.
Yeah, we did. We're like, what was that? And it goes behind us, and it never even fired a shot, and we just went right on
Kept
by.
on cruising, man.
Never even took a bit of damage.
I'm liking this new brig, man. I wish it would level up faster. It almost makes me want to build a brig, put a bunch of guns on it, go out, power level it, bring it back, tear all that down, and rebuild it. Because it levels so slow when you're not killing ghost ships. Or ships of the damned, I should say.
Yep.
have you guys broke out the galleon yet?
Broke it out,
Not
tore it back apart, need to rebuild it. It just wasn't working for its intended purpose.
when we put the guns on it, we had a plan, and we went out to try and execute that plan, and either we suck or it just was never supposed to fucking work.
Exactly like how you guys were trying to.
Yeah, we put
Oh.
cannons. We loaded up. I had 10 large cannons off the front. No, sorry, 8
On the
large
nose.
cannons and 4 regular cannons on the nose.
Yeah,
And
right
when
on
we
the
tried when we tried to sail right at a ship of the damned, it would always veer off, and we had no guns on our side.
on the side. Yeah,
So, and thing's a freaking tank. You can't steer it, man. So we'd either need to add a lot more handling sails, or put all the gun ports in on the sides.
right. In which I'm thinking the gun ports on the sides is probably going to be the better bet.
Yep.
Has anybody seen the Kraken video yet?
Yeah.
That would be one to pull for Guru to be able to watch, because I know he's not in that Discord.
Mm-mm.
Because that was over in the Prophet Discord, and oh man, everybody.
They wiped all the chat.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
They wiped your chat.
Not
Yeah,
my
yes.
Discord. Do what you want.
No,
That's how I feel
like
about it.
I don't.
They
I'm trying to
literally
figure
went
out
off
why
the-
you would wipe a chat. Like
Maybe they didn't
Maybe-
like the clutter. I don't know.
Maybe somebody said something naughty.
I mean, it
Who
rolls
knows?
up. Like I haven't deleted anything off mine, and we got some pretty stupid stuff right now in the general chat. Huh.
Let me see if I can get.
Okay, I got one. Oops.
Oh,
Kind of.
I gotta get back
Yeah.
into the call.
You're here.
Yeah, I was about to say you're still in the call.
Look at the thump. We're seeing the pictures of your setup. Because I clicked
Oh.
out to the other Discords.
Oh. That
It's
was my
back.
living. That was my living quarters here, people. That was what that was.
Ignore that.
Yep. So, anyways,
Okay, yeah. Where do you want that?
message it in
Facebook
this call.
call?
Mm-hmm. I've got a video that's coming up here real quick. Yeah, I've got one. Let me switch over to Chrome here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been having a ton of fun just sailing along. Yeah, yeah. This is all the power stones and summoning the final boss. Get your boss on.
Trying to make it a little bit bigger here, but it's just distorting the image.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
There we go. Yeah, it's a distorted image on the stream, but Guru can see it a little bit better, and with what, and you guys can see it in my time, real time.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking forever to frickin' sail there, though. How long do they have? 21 minutes? Let's get to the good stuff. What was that? That's the Rare Demon Ghost Ship.
Yep.
Whoa. See, that's what our galleon needs to be doing.
Flabooms. Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Big flabooms. Eat these cannonballs. All of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like definitely side cannons is the way to go. If you're saying that you're having a problem angling whenever you do it on the front,
Mm-hmm.
like none of those shots veered.
Yeah, he's got mortars on there too, looks like. But yeah, well, that's what Bob was saying he wanted to do, was that's the galleon plan.
Ooh. Oh, their ship just got wrecked. One volley, dude.
And another volley across the nose.
It's done.
Oh, that's a bad. Yeah.
That galleon is done. That's the whole ship. That's decks and everything.
Toasty. Toasty. Food. Good night.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, let's get to the Kraken.
think you're ready for that?
Oh, I'm going to get an ad. My profile doesn't have it, but I'm on the Angry Dandelion's profile right now. There we go. That's the Kraken.
That's his head.
That's an interesting take on a Kraken.
Mm-hmm. But it's supposed to be fantasy. You know, when people talk about this game's unrealistic, I'm like, there's also Ride on Lions.
Well, for one, nobody knows.
And there's
they can't say it's unrealistic whenever it comes to Kraken. Literally, nobody ever knew what the Kraken actually looked like. There was too many variations of the Kraken in books and everything else
This is
for
like
it. That
Lulu Kraken
Yeah.
of Tron.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's ruthless as hell.
Yeah, that thing looks mean.
Yeah, yeah, and it does damage too, like damage. They said the video that we originally got to see was a guy actually getting this in game, and they're sailing around, and it puts up this like typhoon wall. You're in the fight. You started. Like there is no escaping. And
Yeah, why don't all these guys flying in freaking dragons, man?
Yeah, well, this is also probably on a private server.
Mm-hmm.
But to go at it and it starts slapping the water and all this other stuff, like it gets insane, the combat.
Yeah, well, it also looked like it had a whirlpool, like snap dab in the middle with it. So you got a lot of
You gotta
things going
stay.
on in
Well, you
that
want to
fight.
stay outside of the tentacles, but you've also got to avoid the slap.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find.
Because when it does a slap, it's like it does a tidal wave, and it'll push and re-angle the ship and do all this stuff. Like you could be hauling ass one direction, and the slap hit out in front of you. It don't even have to hit you, and it'll turn you around, have you facing another direction, and then you could get hit with the other tentacle that you was just trying to get away from.
Jeez.
And then that one be the one that actually does the damage to the ship. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's the combat's crazy. Like just crazy.
Yeah, I slow down on how much I've been watching of the game, mainly for the simple fact is I don't want to. I mean, I still want to go into it essentially as a new player. You know what I mean? I want to know a little bit, but I don't want to know too much. You know,
Right.
and be like, oh, this looks like the same scenery. I've basically been through the whole game because I basically watched everybody else go through the whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's one part of it. The other part is actually going in there and attempting to do it yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Like
I can say that.
Like we said, we were on a 3-day journey right now.
Yep.
Like literally 3 nights ago, the brig was about done. He was like, "We're getting on this motherfucker and we're heading out. Just me and him. Nobody else is online." And that's what we did. We got equipped and ready to fucking roll out, got the ship the way we wanted it to get ready to go, and fucking peace. We left.
Took off.
We left with the intent to go to K4.
Yep. So,
We
yeah.
haven't made it there yet.
We started. Let me see if I can get the whiteboard thing to work. I'll see if I can get the whiteboard to work. We started.
Alright.
I have to circle it here. We started right here. Oh, this is terrible. Not
Yeah, we
terrible.
started in B12, right where his pointer's been at.
Yeah, we started.
He's trying to use the whiteboard, and it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it's working.
I got it. And we sailed down this way. And came across
See, we have
this
to wait
way.
till it goes over in stream. For us to
Yeah,
see.
you guys do, and we headed down.
Yeah, because I've been
This
trying to mess around with the
way.
phone, and I was able to the last time
They can
was
see it
able
on
to
the screen.
bring it
That's
up.
fun.
Yeah.
There you go. You can see me drawing it. Yeah, so that was the first leg of our journey. Actually, we stopped at C14, then sailed to G15, stayed there overnight because we were farming stuff. And then we came in through G1 from G15, and we are now in H2, which is right here where my cursor is for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where we're
going to
at.
here, and we're going to end up here. This is this I3 right here is where we originally started, and
That's where we originally spawned into the
skipping down
game.
to here. Yeah, so we have stuff explored along here. So we're about to connect all of that stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, it's been
I
a while.
like also how the whiteboard how the whiteboard stays when you're moving it around for everybody that's watching.
Yeah.
Where is he going?
It's like, wait, why is that like
right
okay,
here.
so where was your path again?
It's full here. We're gonna sail over to here. There's some island in this region here.
We got a map there.
Yeah, we got a map there. And from there, we're going to get out of a lot of that tundra. So we're just going to sail down to this here Freeport. Then we're going to start cutting over and come down to K4. The best place ever. It's going to be so great right there in K4.
Can you do me a favor and like put 2 dots in between those 2 circles for me real quick?
No. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, has been so far. Like I said, we've stopped in zones and just like you hop off, you check out what the island's about, hop back on the boat and move.
Yeah, do a little exploring. That would get,
Yep.
We
just decided to go the Arctic route.
Yeah, smack some trees, smack some rock. We've ran from several whales.
Yep. The whales are
'Cause
huge too, man.
the boat we're on literally has no cannon.
Yep,
Zero.
gunless.
Zero cannon.
We're on
I would not
we're-
be doing that.
We're
F
on,
that.
we're on PVE, and 1 or 2 guns isn't going to protect you from anything. So you either need to put them on there, or you need to run without them.
We are Lewis and Clark on this motherfucker.
Yep. We didn't even leave with guns, dude. It was me, Thump.
We had somebody make them for us last night.
Yeah, it was me, Thump, a wolf, and a bear.
That's right.
Now the brig we have has
Me and
everything.
Boo Boo and him and Puff.
Yeah, has everything we need though. We've got a grill, we've got preserving bags, we've got a mess table. There's storage all over the place. We've got the forge, we've got a tannery, we've got the loom, we've got a smithy, we've got a table with 2 mortar and pestles. We have everything.
Yeah. Absolute mobile base. Able to hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's all we're going to pump into that thing is weight and maybe some sturdiness.
Yeah, because it gets hit and it takes damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like we lost the 2 front panels on it like 2 days ago.
Yeah, yep. First night out.
Yep.
Smacked it right into some rocks.
First night out, and you already are just like.
Luckily,
smack.
I brought 1 spare panel and enough mats to
craft another panel.
But now we have 6 panels on backup.
Yeah.
In case something like that happens.
Yeah, we're prepared for it now. We were not prepared really for it. You ought to heard it. Me, him, and Lance freaking the fuck out because all of a sudden we could see through the front of the boat, and we're standing at the grill. Me and Lance are underneath the top deck. We're standing on the grill, and it's wide open.
I was just trying to give you guys a way out to here's shore.
It's like, hey, here's your window that you asked for the other day.
Nah, I'm good. Get back up. There ain't nothing but water out here. So eventually, he's over there patching it up, and it's me and Lance up there playing the bucket game. Like, because it's not as easy to bucket in Atlas as it is in Sea of Thieves. Like, in Sea of Thieves,
I bet not.
Down, you scoop a bucket and throw it.
That, or you can be like Sown and get a bucket of water and throw it back onto the ship. Or at people.
At people.
You can still do that. You can still do that part of it. Now you have to play the mini
ships these days.
Yeah, now you have to play the mini game. You dip the bucket and play the mini game, and that depends on how much it fills up your bucket on whether or not you're successful.
Oh my god, that would get annoying so quick. Especially in a panic mode, that would be so annoying so quick. Oh my god.
Oh, it was not a pleasant experience. I'll tell you that. It was definitely.
Oh, it doesn't sound like that at all.
It was a bit of an aggravation. I was like, wait, fuck. I knew I had to play the mini game, but really, it's going to control how much water comes into my bucket if I miss. All right, I got really good at the mini game.
You have no choice.
No, there was no choice. It's that or the boat's going down. So
like,
I got
need to
really
get good.
Yeah, I got really good at the mini game, and we survived it. And here we are 2 days later than that now, 3rd day out of the adventure, and having a blast. Backed it into, you wouldn't believe where it's backed into right now, where the boat's back. But
it's a nice tight little cove.
Yeah, we've got it all executed. Like now, we can move this motherfucker.
We got a massive base with massive walls.
I've got the perks that make it so I can go stand up in the crow's nest and see whatever the fuck's out on the ocean.
Yep. And
heck yeah.
I've got the perks for steering the ship fast and all that jazz.
Yeah,
so it works out. Our abilities complement a two-man ship.
I can see through fog and shit. Works great.
Yeah, I know about the decorative life here lately.
So what's been going on in the Warframe, sir?
We entered the contest. I actually shown Thump a bit of the portion of stuff that we wound up doing.
He sent the YouTube link, which he didn't link in this Warframe chat, which is kind of bothersome, but they sent in their YouTube video that was a collective of what they've been spending their time doing.
Oh, it looks good though.
Yeah, it from a raw shell.
Yeah,
nothing.
Give me a link
like
to
it's
that YouTube video.
Yeah, send him the YouTube.
What I'm looking for right now.
I mean,
but
I can
yeah,
just search on the YouTubes.
Actually, I can just do this.
Yeah, send the link.
Yeah, I gotta go onto the page that I sent it to you on because it's usually 10 times easier for me to use my phone for all of that. But what I'm gonna do is just pull it from here. Where is it? Pull it from here, and I'm gonna slap it in our Discord real quick. Dude, I really want that submarine, by the way. Just gonna
it into our Discord call. Or did you just put it in the general chat?
I put it in the general chat.
Alright.
Because I'm using the PC. Like, I can't slap it in our call without ending my call. Like, I would have to end... I'd have to end it on my end. But,
I'm gonna make it big.
So, besides all of that, I mean, Profit Taker just came out. Yeah, all that you're looking at right now was literally a blank room. Like, nothing. Just pure raw floor, walls, and a ceiling. Like, all one basic flatness. Like, no detail work. Like, those rocks that you see that are in with the vines that are growing on there, we put all of that in.
Yeah, that's all added in. It's full custom edit.
Like, we went to town pretty hardcore on that stuff, and all that decoration costs materials. Like, we essentially have to
go out and play the game to farm to get the materials to build the stuff.
Yeah, for it to, and which takes like 11 hours. Some stuff takes 11 hours. Certain things take 24 hours. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Especially whenever there was only a good portion. Pretty much 3 people doing a lot of the major grind, 2 people doing the actual, like, design work that you're seeing.
Opinions there, Soon?
Just watching. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what there is available to build, so I can't really be judgmental.
Like, the exterior, we were able to glitch out and put that scenery that you saw in that room right there out there. Like, those rocks and everything else. Like, that whole scenery was actually made. Like, we had to make that scenery. So we did a lot of landscaping. A lot of landscaping.
Yeah.
You have more landscaping ability in that game than you do certain other things. Like that water fountain that you saw in there, and we basically had to use a mixture of different materials to form them together to make the actual design, essentially, that we wanted.
Right.
What's that thing do?
Nothing. I don't even want to talk about that thing.
It's a giant spider.
Yeah. We have a guy that does, that just wants to make sculptures, essentially. And some of the sculptures he's taken from other people. Like, those are shitty copies of somebody else's work. Those 2 spiders. While we're over here trying to do something unique, different, that nobody else has seen. Pretty much. But yeah, we entered that and a bunch of photos into the contest. We're supposed to find out tomorrow if we win. Or Friday. I think Friday we're supposed to find out, because I think that's whenever the dev stream is. And then Profit Taker came out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And we were kind of prepared for that. At least me and Antisocial felt like we were. But apparently our healer definitely was not prepared for that at all. So, like, the first 2 times we tried to take out this profit taker spider thing, got our butts kicked big time.
Right.
Like, we couldn't stay alive long enough to do damage because our healer, just like I said, was not prepared to deal with ads essentially and heal. He thought it was going to be an easy ride. It's not. And then we finally got it down to a skill because we pounded through his head. Hey, we need you to shoot these ads for the love of God.
You're not a damage dealer.
Yeah, you got guns.
I'm a healer.
You got guns. 2 of us are essentially taking down this spider. The other 2 people in the group are supposed to be healing and taking care of ads. Because there are so many ads for this first part of the fight. But basically, we got it down to where we kill this thing in about 5 minutes.
Nice.
Flat.
That's murdering.
And we're going to get it lower. Like, there's people on the PC right now that have been able to kill it in like almost 3 minutes.
Nice.
Even lower.
Well,
they're slowly getting it lower. Well, we just need pretty much 2 people that can do what needs to be done.
Oh.
And then we can get it faster. But it's a little difficult whenever it feels like 2 people are basically carrying the whole time.
Not carries. You're not doing carries still, are you?
Unfortunately.
Hey, look at that. Look at that car right there. See that car right there? That's a badass car right there. You know what that car is? That is an 88 Monte Carlo.
Is it now?
Yeah. I did a race in Forza Motorsport. I actually went over to Forza Motorsport 7. And that is the Forza edition that they did. And it is a funny car for that game.
Is it?
Yeah, like that's how it was literally given to me. Is just like that. That's no modifications or nothing. It was
given to you like that, really?
Yep. You did one race, win a race at Long Beach is all you had to do, and they gave you that car, sitting just like that. I was like, I got to have it.
That's pretty funny that it came stock like that.
Yep. I was like, color and everything, man. I was like, that's it. And also, hi, y'all. That's my 65-inch 4K TV. Enjoy it.
Today, we're going to do a Cribs edition for Thumb's house.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're not doing it for mine because literally mine does not.
Well, no, it's funny because this is like the TV in the living room. He's got another picture now, the TV and computers and beer fridge of the office. Like he's
those were up a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he's got a chunk of the house tour available. That he does.
Yep. So what else are we doing?
This car is coming together so good, man. I am so hyped.
I need to get me another little project for around the house after I clean everything up.
This one's close enough to the end that I'm like already looking for what my next one's going to be.
Yeah, I've been actually sitting here looking at some pirate ships, wooden ones. Try to sand one of those down and design one and put one together. No, I'm not doing a bottle one. I'm going to do one that just basically gets set on a stand. Like the cells are cloth and everything else.
Well, you should go.
What lake do I have near me that I can put one?
Just put it in a parking spot. Just tell them it's dry docked.
Oh yeah, it's dry docked. All right, there ain't no freaking getting it anywhere without.
Hey, this is my parking spot for my apartment, and I'm going to park whatever the fuck I want there.
Oh,
you just wait. It'll rain, and I'll move it.
Put a boot on that, bitch.
Yeah, put a boot on this mother.
They'd be putting
that guy would have
wheels on it for you. There you go, man. Just build the frame and set it over top of your personal vehicle.
Oh, dude, the guy that comes out here to boot, man, he would have a field day trying to look around and be like, how am I supposed to do something? Boot this now, mother flipper.
That's right. Get it.
I'll be sitting out there waiting for him just to see the look on his face.
So, yeah, we went out, traded in the old car, got a pirate ship.
One that fits in a parking space.
What do you think about it? It's pretty nice, right? Take it for a spin, but the wind's not real good right now.
Don't even mention anything about no water, just no wind right now. Like, it's not that great.
Yeah, if wind picks up though, man, we'll be taking her out. You gotta come along.
He ain't got a even good enough creek nearby.
No, I wish.
We know, we've seen the map of the area playing Zambies.
Oh yeah.
I got a river. I could build a pirate ship.
Yeah, you do. You live right next to a spot that you can easily put a freaking pirate ship in.
To look like a van though, so I could have a van in the river.
Actually, that was one of the things I was checking out. If I ever really struck it rich, like hit the lottery or something like that, there's that SUV that can go in the water.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
The SUV, excuse me, the RV.
Mm-hmm.
Whole RV.
I think I was.
Drive right on down the boat ramp, right on into the water itself, and it becomes like a houseboat. That would be me.
That would be pretty sick. Me personally, I just build a ship at that point if I had that much.
Right there in the first video, that one. That's my shit right there. That is what I would waste my money on.
Uh-oh. I think I lost XSplit.
Really?
Yep. We will still have the stream. It's just the program itself locked up again.
Oh.
You just had to say something before the show, didn't you?
I just don't understand why it does that.
Because you keep saying something at the beginning of the show?
Everything's still running.
All right, what you're not getting on stream there, folks, is this RV. Literally, the people walked out the back door of it and are hanging out with their legs in the water and kind of like fishing and everything. I mean, the dude is literally no problems being had here with him straight up driving the RV into the water.
Yeah, and it's just a normal looking RV too, like one of those nice family RVs that you can drive around.
On the road, you would never think it. You would be really taken back when you saw him start. Like somebody would be trying to stop him from driving this into water. They would think he's trying to kill him.
That man had a trip. Yeah. He is like
somebody would be screaming at him, being like, "Stop! No!
It's not worth it. Just get a divorce."
Yeah, gotta be a better way. It's like, not really, man. This is we didn't bring a boat. We brought our RV. It's gonna do it. Don't worry, we've got this.
Those people would definitely be sitting there like stunned whenever they see that it's not sinking, and they're just like, go out the back door, taking a fishing rod and going fishing right there.
Oh yeah.
They'd be like, "Excuse me?"
The way this thing runs, man, it's awesome. Like I said, if I hit the lottery, like that would be my dumb buy, right? I would have to own the RV boat.
Oh, I already told the missus if we ever hit it big,
dude,
I'm building a pirate ship.
Shirt.
That guy.
Look at this frickin' guy. Oh man. He's got his khaki pants on with his belt pulled up halfway over his gut. He's got his Hawaiian shirt on. This guy don't give a damn. Rocking the aviators and the 80s stash.
Right, with the pontoon boats off the side of his RV.
Yep. This guy must sell drugs.
Oh.
This is an episode of Miami Vice.
Maybe?
Marine Drive engaged. It's even got a light and a button, dude. No way.
That's right.
Oh man.
There you go. In the water. Full deck ready outside the back.
Oh, his wife has a sweet teased hairdo. This guy is. Oh man, this is 80s all. This is an episode of Miami Vice, isn't it?
This mother flipper's all excited, not even about the boat RV. He's more excited about the way these people live and look. Like,
All right, don't let the kid open the door.
Joanne Clamp. Their last name is Clamp. Maybe they invented Ivan. Wow, alright. Yeah, jump off the top, Ivan. Oh, sweet. Jesus. What kind of jump was that? And he's wearing a life jacket, man. There he is
His name
again.
is Ivan.
Is that the dude from Office Space? The dude who freaks out about
oh
the
my
stapler?
god. I was just thinking that.
They took my stapler.
This is what happened. This is what he did with that money.
My buddy here actually has the staple.
The red freaking
Let's just
staple
take a closer
stapler.
Look at that.
Yeah, he actually owns.
It
like,
is
it
him.
is the red staple.
After he burnt down the office. This is part 2, then. Must be. Look at that tool bag.
I swear. Oh, diagram.
Holy belt buckle!
Hell yeah!
Look at the size of that belt buckle. Are you guys seeing this?
The stream is like.
Yeah, the stream has no idea what I'm seeing right now. Here, I'll help you out. There you go. That's what we'll do since XSplit's being dumb. So you can enjoy that belt buckle, dude, and that fupa. That's legit fupa right there, too. But, dude, the belt buckle. Look at that.
Yeah, the belt buckle is dynamic. Yo, not for anything. Is that the shower?
I don't know.
If that was the shower, isn't that a little bit like...
Yeah, that was the shower.
First of all, who goes out on a boat wearing those kind of shoes and a belt buckle like that?
She was in her RV, not on a boat. Oh, wait. They're the same thing. She wasn't ready for that. Like
she's like, he has money. I'm going to love him forever. He's like, I got money. She sucks my bows.
Try.
We've got an RV that floats.
Yeah. I'm telling. This would definitely...
Did they use this in that freaking what was that movie where oh, what's her face? Demi Moore pretended to be a stripper and killed some dudes on a boat? That looks like the interior of that looks like the interior of the boat in that movie. Why that just connected? Don't fucking ask me, man.
That RV right there is not bad either. If you could just drop your supercar out from underneath it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All Johnny Quest like.
Yeah.
Speed racer.
All right, so we talked about the RVs. That's our
good
new
old
thing.
Johnny Quest.
We're gonna talk about RVs.
Every episode will bring you a new RV.
Yeah, you know that's how we're getting older. We're like, you know what? I think I need to get an RV.
I want to go somewhere, but I want to feel like I'm at home.
Yeah, I never have to leave the house to go anywhere because I'm always in my house. My house dry, dude. That is the progression of my life. I'm gonna get a sweet RV.
I'm gonna put the wheels back on this thing, and we're taking off.
That's right. Where the fuck at?
Never once back in the day would we ever look twice at an RV, but now we're like, man, look at that. It's sweet. Look at the interior. I could squeeze in some TV.
I could wear a really giant belt buckle in there. I could grow a really crappy mustache.
Wear big glasses.
Yeah, real thick glasses, you know.
Bring back those old 70s slash like 60s glasses.
That's what that dude was rocking, man.
Yeah, he was.
Make people call me Bubbles.
Yeah. Oh man, now you didn't need a trashy RV.
Like I said, we gonna put the wheels back on this thing and roll out.
God.
Here that it's been parked in the lot for 20 years. I'm sure it'll start back up if we put the wheels on it.
We'll get her going.
Oy vey.
We're taking it. Look, they don't call it a mobile home park
For nothing, yeah.
some of us just happen to like our mobile home in the lake. So I got to put the wheels back on it so I can move it.
That's the reason why you just get a... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind.
I want a houseboat that has wheels instead of a house that has boats.
I don't know. I'd much rather my house have the availability to boat if necessary.
I want it the other way. I want my boat to have a way to house if necessary.
Actually, I only believe Mel Gibson is the only other person who has ever felt that way.
What?
That he wanted his house to be able, well, like he wanted his boat to be able to house.
Yeah.
Because all he had was his boat. And I'm sure when he got where he finally saw land for the first time, the first thing he wanted to do was just move it to that.
I mean, that's pretty much what I would do if I had that much money. I wasn't kidding whenever I said if I had that much cash, I'd be building me a ship. And then my ship would obviously, where am I going to park my car?
I've been witness, and they have built so many ships now in Atlas. Oh, I'm telling you, I know what you're going to do when you get in the game.
Build a ship and never come home?
You're definitely going to be building a ship. But, it'll take you a minute to build the ship of your dreams. But, like, you won't... I don't know. You could possibly do, like, what Nick did.
Yep. Get to a lawless island, build a brig, and he's had the same brig since he started.
Yep. Him and Princess.
That would probably pretty much be me. Easygoing ship. I can live on it. It can do everything that I essentially needed to do with combat and explore.
We took the Tom Hanks approach. We rafted all over the place, eating poop.
And talking to a soccer ball?
Until we found some
talking
land.
talking to a soccer ball?
We were eating poop.
At one point, one of us was a soccer ball.
Yeah, we just ate a lot of poop.
Yeah, that was definite.
We started feeling sick, so it was like, I'll eat this poop.
Yeah, I'm gonna poop right here on the deck.
I'm gonna eat. It's the pill of instant death, man. All you gotta do is eat poop.
No. The funnier part of that is actually the arguments that started from somebody else stealing your poop and eat, or you.
Yeah.
I need this for later.
Exactly. We did, man. I had poop on my inventory.
Yeah. And then the other two people would be like, "Oh yeah, poop," and then both of them would grab it and eat it.
Yep.
All of a sudden, boom, boom, boom.
Yep,
Everybody swung back in. The boat would be standing still in the water.
Yeah. That was only like
Oy vey.
330 hours ago.
Is that how many you're into?
That's how many hours I have right now. It's right around 330.
Oh wow, I'm at 293, but
I'm 328.
I've taken days off. I went and started doing other stuff. Like I played like Forza Horizon for a day where I didn't miss Atlas at all.
Yeah, I saw you guys on freaking Sea of Thieves, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to go over.
It was me and Vet and Rusty and RPD Scout or RIP Scout, RIPD Scout.
Are you sure?
No. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it's a gamer tag.
I was about to say that look on your face. You're not sure. Like, is that your final answer that you're willing to stick with, though?
Yeah, that's the one that's the one I'm gonna go with. But so it just didn't go well. We put down a nice hefty mission. It was all right. We'll go out. We'll knock. Then things got weird. Nobody wanted to do nobody seemingly wanted to succeed at playing the game.
I was about to say, what do you mean got weird? What, everybody got naked? Like,
No, it got weird. Like just all of a sudden, everybody just kind of was like, "Yeah, we're just not going to be good at this."
what the heck? I've hopped on that game with Brad a couple of times before. I've gotten deep into Warframe right now, but and it took me a few minutes to get the rust blown, like the cobwebs blown off. But after that, I was golden. You know?
No. Like I don't know. Me and Vex were somewhat on the same page, somewhat. But when you're running a galleon and it's only the two of you, and
Oh yeah, that drains the heck out of you. Where you're just like,
no,
really?
You don't got
two
NPCs to run your sales.
Yeah, no NPCs to run your sales.
I love the eye roll there. Like,
It's true. It's great. It's great to be able to pay for ship operation.
yeah, and unfortunately on Sea of Thieves, you can't. You have to rely on ship operations.
So, did you see the article in show notes?
About Sea of Thieves, since we brought it up? Yeah. I mean, cool. So far, there's still nothing that really makes me want to go back now.
Yeah.
They're disabling crossplay if you want to.
Yeah, but it's a console side only thing.
Yeah.
To be honest, is what they're really focusing it in to be, and it's only purely for the fact of it's even cross play to a degree. If you want to use mouse and keyboard, they're saying it'll be automatically turned on, but if you're a controller only player,
you'll have to go in.
That they are allowing you not to have to play against keyboard.
Yeah, you could set options.
I ain't no bitch.
Also says in the article though that they're doing a substantial overhaul of the quest system at the Fun and Serious Festival in Bilbao, Spain.
They've already done a pretty significant overhaul to the way.
And the combat system is also getting tweaked. Parameters like knockback, how swords work, how bullets work, and other intricate mechanics will be improved for the smoother experience.
Yeah.
I mean, cool and all, but
I played.
Still.
It's fun. It's fun. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna say what we experienced. It was fun. Like it's still Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they do with the quest system though.
That I am kind of interested in. I want to see how they plan on reworking that, because I mean, if it was less of what it is right now with the quest system, I'd be kind of a-okay with it. I mean, essentially, they have done a nice rework with the.
I love the way merchants work now.
Yeah, merchant. That's what I was just thinking about. Merchants is actually pretty nice. The way that they've done the rework over on that end has been.
Go to some island and pick up the fucking supplies. Take them somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Go talk to an NPC, pick it up. Make sure you don't jump. Make sure it doesn't get wet. Like that's nice. It gives you something also kind of to do on your ship while you're cruising around, making sure that it's well taken care of.
Yeah, don't jump with the rum bottles. Don't get the cloth wet. Don't fucking what was the other shit we had?
Make sure
grab shit. You're making sure you're right up against it, so just in case you have rum or
cloth, yeah,
can get on the boat without jostling or jumping into the water.
Yeah, me and Brad played around with that a little bit whenever it first came out. Now, whenever you're over at Devil's Roar, all of that stuff is more fragile.
The Roar is a rough place to fucking hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And if you drop a heavy quest, like one of those big super quests, ledgy quests,
yeah,
and you're not in the Roar, it'll send you to all Roar quests. and it sucked to have to hit every one of those islands in the roar.
Yeah, I say F that noise.
Oh, dude, that's what we dropped on ourselves. And like I said, we got like 3 maps deep into it. Dropped off some loot, got into combat, and that's when everybody just kind of fell apart.
I think I actually have 3 different versions of a Leggy Quest. I got one for the Roar, I got one for the regular, and then during Christmas time they came out with that whole you can pick any of these quests essentially and get double the loot out of it. So I picked up a Leggy Quest for that as well. So whenever you go do the Leggy Quest on that one, instead of getting one Athena's chest, we should get like 2 or 3 essentially.
Right.
So I wound up making sure that I got that pretty
Well,
much
I
taken
like
care
the
of.
tweaks they've done to the Skelly Islands too now, with them being random spawns and utilizing all of the skeleton islands that are available now.
Yeah, I was reading something about that. That's good.
I also like the loot system in there now, where you get the mega keg, you get the
Hmm.
super goods, you get the super skull, and you get the super chest.
Hmm.
You know, so that all like that makes the loot payout real worth it, and it makes going and doing them more continuable too.
And that was something that we were always talking about whenever we were really heavily doing those Scully forts there for a little while until we were just like, F this noise. Really
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah, we don't need this because that one chest is not giving us everything we need out of it.
Yeah, it's not giving us a big enough payout. By the time we finish this and having to deal with everybody that we would have to fight with, which, you know, we always won anyways, like with our original crew. But it wasn't like it was a big challenge. Like there was that one time we literally took out 8 ships, 8 galleons.
Yeah. Yeah, saw the good old days.
Freaking three of those galleons were all at one. So that was basically the whole server after we figured out that that was basically how it worked. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Pretty much you can only have 4 galleons in the server if there are galleons.
Yeah,
So we
now the new server reworks too. The way that they've done those, I think, is really good for trying to fill servers now.
Yeah. What'd you think of the fog system? Did you get to play around with that?
I mean, not really a lot, but you could, like I said, we weren't in for a long.
Right. You wound up running into complications.
Yeah, complications kind of drove us away from there for a bit.
That's not to be, to be honest, that's the whole reason why I kind of started leaving that game. It was like, okay, the people that are left, it's basically the people that have been left wanting you to play with them. Like
Are the carries? It's all the carries.
I'm
It's all the carries. It's not the hardcore. It's not the ones that are in it to win it. It's the ones that are like, hey man, I got a couple hours to play.
I'm just gonna sit here on your
go
ship
do an
and
Athena's. Let's go do an Athena's. Huh?
and then let me sit here.
A couple hours to play. It's gonna take a little bit longer than that to knock out an Athena's if it's just
If it's just 2 people doing it, yeah. And they're like, "Oh no, you guys can do that. You guys are great." Yeah. But that doesn't mean that the quest is going to be easy. Like
yeah, and you're right. That's who everybody was left to play with.
like I basically had Brad was the only person that like was left there for a while, and Brad there like all the time was like, "Yo, let's play some C." I'm like,
what was it?
with who? Who do you want to play C with? Everybody's gone. Everybody's playing all these.
Stone departed, Vex departed, Rust departed.
Well,
Unbound
everybody was
departed.
Yeah, everybody was playing new game. Well, Unbound wasn't a big loss. I don't even care if he's listening. If you're out there, I don't care. I don't care. You weren't a big help. Hey guys, let's go play some C.
Captain
AF mother flipping K.
Captain, my captain. AF.
God.
I have an idea of what may be breaking XSplit, and it may be one of the light that spirals around in the background, you notice it's the only thing. It and the Angry Dandelion logo are frozen. So it may be all the like actual videos that I have loaded up in playing.
Wait,
All the animations.
wait. A program that is meant to run this type of software, claiming itself to be professional grade software, can't
Yeah.
multiple animated.
I'm wondering because the one's 4K video. I'm kind of wondering.
Yeah, I forgot that we did it in 4K.
So I'm wondering if that's almost too much, considering you can't stream in 4K through this. I don't think.
So you're gonna have to redo the whole ordeal over there. Is that what I'm?
No, I'll just remove.
Somewhat top of the hour. Big shout out to Ironic Radio for letting us do this over there
Oh,
on the
yeah,
network.
it is.
The Angry Dandelion Show. Find us
Oh, it
at
is.
WLZmedia.com. Ironic Radio. Radio.co. Ironic Radio. Facebook. WBLZ Media. Also, we
Bathroom stall.
Dandelion
Just look
Ironic
to your
Radio.
left. It's carved.
It's carved. We didn't pencil that in or ink it in. We carved it in to make sure that it wasn't going nowhere.
That's right.
Chisel into my tablet.
No Sharpie. We used our knives.
That's right.
Yeah, Sharpies can be cleaned. I don't care what anybody says. It can be cleaned.
Yep, little rubbing alcohol and it's gone. No sir.
Bleach too. Some of that high quality bleach from like some of those companies that we can get them.
Only the finest of bleaches.
Only the finest.
Etched it into place.
That's
That are actually a lot of the
Makeup
restaurants,
is.
man. A lot of the restaurants, we get that super degreaser. That degreaser rips everything off.
Acid D lime.
Yeah, that stuff just clears.
They're a set of.
What are you doing with those tweezers?
Put model cars.
Oh.
Not what you're thinking.
Wasn't going there with it. Wasn't going there with it.
I was like, yeah, what was he thinking there?
Took me a second too, man. I was like, oh. Okay.
Got it.
Well,
Got
do
it.
y'all want to catch a 5? I need to stand up, stretch the legs. The dog's been scratching at the frickin' door for the last 30 minutes because I let him out right before the show, but...
Yeah, we can. Doesn't bother me none. I gotta blow my nose, make sure my demon child's not destroying something.
We should probably talk about Anthem when we come back.
Oh,
Yeah, since we've all played it.
We definitely need to get into the conversation. I was kind of ready to head.
Sucks at XXXIV being a bitch. I just don't feel like completely restarting the stream.
All right, well, we'll catch y'all after the.
Oh, and I can't. Son of a bitch, I can't switch scenes. Actually, while Thump is setting that up, everybody who's watching, I am going to restart the stream. So, just check back here in a couple seconds. Fucking XSplit. Swear to God. One day I'm going to spend like 3 hours on customer support to